The CW, known for Riverdale, The Vampire Diaries, and college football. Wait, I can't Riverdale, Supernatural, and ACC football. How did that happen? This is the story about college football's weirdest television deal. There's one thing we have learned over the past few years, it is that money talks when it comes to college athletics nowadays. It's why we are seeing the Pac-12 dissolve, the Big Ten become a nationwide conference, and why Florida State and Clemson really want to leave the ACC. Speaking about the ACC, they have signed the weirdest television deal for this season. They will have their football and basketball games air on the CW network. Now, if you know anything about the CW, it is most known for being the home of teen and young adult dramas. The most common storylines on this network involve love triangles, the supernatural, and superheroes. From the Arrowverse, the Vampire Diaries universe, and the growing world of All-American, Riverdale, or many other network shows, these series have shared many of the same plot lines or concepts, even if they are portrayed differently. For the most part, they are teen dramas. Not the first thing that comes to mind when you think of college football or basketball. Yet, the channel will air 13 ACC football games this season and 28 ACC men's and women's basketball games throughout December, January, and February. The ACC will have men's basketball doubleheaders on the CW every Saturday and women's basketball doubleheaders on Sunday afternoons. So, how did this happen? According to ESPN's Adam Rittenberger, Raycom Sports, which sublicenses ACC events from ESPN, sold its rights to the CW, but will continue producing them. Before this past weekend, the CW had never aired live college sports, but had become the home of Live Golf. ACC Commissioner Jim Phillips spoke on the deal saying, "We are thrilled to be adding the CW to our weekly television lineup for ACC football and basketball games. The CW's national distribution will directly benefit our student athletes, teams, alumni, and fans. We appreciate ESPN and Raycom working together and look forward to the partnership with the CW." This deal will run through the 2026-2027 college sports season. This comes after Bally Sports dropped ACC games in June amid company financial issues. The Athletic's Chris Vanini took a positive viewpoint on this last week, writing, "The good news for fans, these games will be available to more people than ever. The CW is a broadcast network, meaning it's available in 100% of US households, just like ABC, CBS, Fox, and NBC. You get the CW with a simple antenna." The CW jumped at the opportunity to host live sports as they have seen a drop-off in viewership as many young adults spend more time on streaming and social media rather than watching live primetime shows. In a time where everyone is cutting the cable, live sports is the only thing saving a lot of these networks because they always perform and are always in demand. A fan would much rather watch a game live than stream it later on because it may get spoiled. Network president Dennis Miller told The Athletic, "We had time periods on the weekend because they have largely been paid programming. There was availability to get 1 to 6 on Saturdays and Sundays from all CW affiliates. We had conversations with them and advertisers who said yes, yes, yes. So we moved quickly to secure it. We hope we have significant impact on the overall ratings of the stations in which these games are aired. We think it's going to drive a lot of local value for the stations. We'd like to be seen as a Big 5 competitor with the other 4 networks out there, and that we're delivering a product of similar value and scale. It's part of a longer process of taking the CW seriously and wanting to build something valuable for the broadcasters. We're in the midst of conversations with other leagues and IP holders about sports because we think there's a lot more we could do." The CW actually was in talks with the Pac-12 before things fell apart as well. The CW hopes this will help shift their image to a destination for live sports as it comes under new ownership, Nexstar Media, recently. It is weird to think that the network known for things like Vampire Diaries and Riverdale is now going to host multiple Power 5 football games this fall. Last week it aired Cincinnati at Pitt, and this week it will air VMI at NC State. There have been no other games announced to be aired on the network. In my opinion, this is now the weirdest television deal in college football. What do you think? Will the CW experiment work for the ACC and the network itself? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out one of my other videos YouTube thinks you will love right here. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more college football content. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, remember to embrace the grind.